ElectraCast.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for October 3rd, 2025.
Today, the Senate introduced 7 bills and 2 resolutions, addressing a range of national and administrative priorities. Among their key actions, the Senate passed S-Res 431, officially designating Choose Respect Day, a measure promoting civility, empathy, and mutual respect in communities across the nation. A major focus of the day centered on executive nominations, as senators approved S-Res 412, allowing for the en bloc consideration of a large slate of presidential nominees. This measure, passed by a narrow 51-46 vote, permits grouped confirmation votes rather than individual ones, streamlining the process for dozens of key federal positions. Those affected include nominees to senior roles in the Departments of Defense, Treasury, Education, Labor, Health and Human Services, Commerce and Energy, as well as new ambassadors to countries such as India, Chile, and the Netherlands, and U.S. attorneys across multiple states. This decision impacts federal operations, foreign relations, and domestic enforcement agencies nationwide. In fiscal matters, the Senate revisited 2 major continuing appropriations bills, S-2882 and H.R. 5371, both intended to fund the federal government through fiscal year 2026 and prevent a potential shutdown. However, both measures fell short of the required 3/5 majority to advance, with votes of 46-52 and 54-44 respectively. Despite these setbacks, senators agreed to motions to reconsider the votes, setting up further debate and another key vote for Monday, October 6th. Additionally, the Senate reached a unanimous consent agreement to resume work on the National Defense Authorization Act, a bill that determines military spending, construction, and personnel levels for fiscal year 2026. This legislation directly affects the Department of Defense, Department of Energy, and the men and women serving in the armed forces. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives introduced 19 public bills and 5 resolutions, covering topics from disaster relief to public health, foreign policy, and wildlife management. Among the notable measures filed were efforts to improve disaster recovery laws, reauthorize telehealth programs, expand rural healthcare access, and update Social Security protections for children. Other reports advanced bills to remove certain species from the endangered list, tighten gun background check procedures, and modernize IRS services, impacting agencies like FEMA, HHS, the Social Security Administration, and the IRS, as well as communities and taxpayers nationwide. The House also confirmed a district work period beginning October 7th, allowing members to return home to meet with constituents. With no votes or hearings held, both chambers adjourned in preparation for a critical legislative week ahead, one that will determine the path forward on federal funding, defense priorities, and the confirmation of dozens of executive officials shaping the nation's next chapter. Those were the key activities of October 3rd, 2025 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Hannah Riggs.
5 years ago, I mentioned this Icelandic lost version of Dracula. Whatever happened with that?
It sent me down the biggest rabbit hole of my personal and professional life. Find out more in the new podcast, The Powers of Darkness from Or Whatever Movies.
Coming October 2025.
ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Candle Power Hour. Come with us backstage, behind the scenes of show business spanning over 4 decades and bringing you the experiences that can only be told by the people who were there.
Our guests are from the A-list, the F-list, and everyone in between.
Get set for some of the most insane, hilarious, and inspiring stories you will ever hear.
I'm Mercury.
And I'm Diego.
Your host for the Candle Power Hour.
ElectraCast.